Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, this week we're going to look at how this eclipse energy, how is it affecting each sign? And I'm sort of asking, like, what is the new? What is the new coming in for you? Because this eclipse that we have just experienced is happening on a north node. So it does talk about like new periods in our life, new energies. And we're going to get into the cards together. Before turning on the camera, I did shuffle a card from the Starseed Oracle deck to have something to talk to you about right away. So I have that. An interesting card that I pulled out for you. It's really funny. Because Mars, right? Like the planet that rules you is Mars, but it's a Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So I want to say that maybe you're coming off of a cycle here or a period of time where there's been a lot of anger. Maybe you've had a lot of anger. Maybe there's been conflicts around you too. In whatever way that kind of gets your Mars going here, things that activate your Mars, it could be feeling defensive, it could be feeling protective, there could be sort of like a flight or fight energy. Those are shifting and changing. So this newness is actually, it's almost like if your Mars energy has been activated, it's something that is moving more into your Venus energy. There could be conflicts around you too that may correct themselves. There might be, if there's people that have been aggressive around you, you might start to notice that these aggressions start to change. Yeah, it honestly, it feels like a very different cycle. Like it feels like, because, you know, the whole Mars to Venus energy is a bit of a yin yang too. So I think that you might start to notice what's going on around you is different. Like, again, as I said, if there's been situations or reasons that there has been conflict or anger around you, or those maybe even seem like they've been the theme, it's almost like that ends, and then you're coming into a period here of Venus. Now, it could also be situations like that haven't even occurred yet, and you may find that things are easily rectified. Like, you know, if there's a conflict or there's something that makes others around you angry, or even you angry, it doesn't take long for these to soften, and turn into, oh, that was just a misunderstanding, to soften into love. So I don't know how extreme some of these might be for you, but it does feel like it's kind of a nice, easy energy. We're going to go into the Return of Spirit Oracle deck now, and I'm going to sort of like on a spiritual side here, want to see, so what's the new? What's the new for Aries? What's the new energy, the new growth, spiritual theme? Whoa, whoa, hey, we've got mediumship. Okay, we're using a little bit of mediumship right now. This talks about somebody who is really tapped in to the dead. To the dead. The dead talk to you. So from the other side, mediumship, a whole new level of mediumship. Maybe some of you will be stepping into mediumship for the first time as well. Whoa. All right, what does this say? Mediumship. When thoughts of our departed family members or friends come to mind, it is because they are with us in that moment. This card can be a way for your departed loved one to tell you that they love you and are still very much here with you. Wow. Most likely you are in need of their love, support, and encouragement at this time. And though you can no longer see them, they have not left your side. This is like so this is a new beginning for you. Kind of getting the impression here that someone who has passed away, you're going to be getting like really strong synchronicities or things that are very difficult to ignore and go, okay, there's no way that's just a coincidence. You're going to be getting confirmations here that somebody who's on the other side is also here with you at this time. And that's interesting because this is kind of like ushering in a bit of a cycle on that. You may be feeling very supported, like in terms of guardian angels, things like that also. The other reason this card may have come to you is because you have a gift and ability to speak to those on the other side. It is quite possible that you are not aware of this gift. Spirit is encouraging you to begin to develop this skill. On the other hand, you may be quite aware of your mediumship abilities, but questioning your skills and level of connection. Most intuitives feel they could be more connected, bring through clearer messages, or receive more information. It is hard not to doubt yourself at times, but right now, Spirit is saying not to. So depending on what, you could be in any of those levels, right? This could be something that you haven't even contemplated yet, being able to have a mediumship between yourself and those on the other side. Some of you may be just starting to open this up. Some of you might be quite strong with it. Regardless, it's here. It's here. Try not to compare yourself to other mediums. Just allow your gift to operate for you in its own unique way. Trusting and accepting are the quickest ways to nurture your connection to its fullest potential. Either way, those on the other side are reaching out to you at this time. Be open to their communication in whatever form it may come. Every person on this earth is born with the ability to connect with those who have passed over. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt them. The more open and accepting you are, the stronger their communication will be. Wow. That's interesting. So I'm wondering too if, because, okay, I haven't talked about it yet because I didn't feel compelled to, but your underlying card in this Starseed Oracle deck is lifting the veil. So I feel like some of you have been trying to lift the veil, and you've been trying to do that because you do have a natural ability here to see on the other side. I do not know why. Like, today is the day of the eclipse. I am crazy thirsty. I feel like I cannot get enough water today. So I'm apologizing if I stop a lot to take drinks of water in this reading, because it's just crazy. Yeah, to open up to the other side, you guys are going to, I feel like you're going to be having sort of like very paranormal experiences too. Oh, you have the immunity card on the bottom. That is amazing. Sexuality, love. What is this? Love, sexuality, voice, and immunity. Some of you may be speaking out against, for, maybe against. Some of you might have been speaking out for those that you love, like your sexuality. Maybe your sexuality has been questioned, or maybe you've been in an environment where it feels like your sexuality, who you love, is not acceptable, isn't accepted. You're immune. You're immune. You're also immune from anything that you've said in the past. No, that could be around love or sexuality. Yeah. In any way that you have spoken or have needed to speak to be heard or understood, you are immune here. Like, you won't need to do that again. It's very interesting with the love and sexuality and your voice. I feel like I'm definitely like here tapping into someone who's part of the LGBTQ community. You're immune. You could also be immune from what people say to you, like, doesn't affect you. But when it says immune, this is not to be taken lightly, like, just like, okay, you've developed like a really hard exterior here. It doesn't bother you or affect you if it did in the past. No, it's like, it's bigger than that with that immunity card. It's basically saying, like, whatever situations you've been through in life lessons, you're not going to go through those again. Like, that's it. You've got your immunity to those situations, and you automatically avoid them if they start to kind of appear around you. Like, you recognize them, even if this is on just a subconscious level, and you steer away from them. So also interesting that you have love, sexuality, voice, because anger, softening into love. Some of you, I am getting that some of you have had to really speak up and be heard. Like, right, I mean, it's such an obvious, like, love and sexuality. Like, to actually speak, you have had to speak up about this. So I'm wondering if there's somebody here too who is part of the LGBTQ community. Maybe there's somebody that you care about here who has passed away, and you are connecting with them. You might have a partner, could have been a lover. This person is on the other side. You are communicating with them. Now, this also doesn't have to be, you can be heterosexual, you be very vanilla, and this is too something that somebody that you've had have a strong sexual and love connection with. Like, this is a very strong partnership energy that is in the underline here, and needing to speak up or hear this person's voice. Maybe you've forgotten what this person's voice sounds like. If this is somebody who has passed away to the other side, you could hear this person's voice in the night. So I'm getting somebody who's, you know that, I don't know if you have this happen to you. If you do, be aware of it. It could happen. In the context of what I'm about to relay, if you're starting to fall asleep and you're sort of like in that space between awake and asleep, and you can hear like a voice. Sometimes you can hear voices. There might be, maybe that's something that you can achieve in meditation. Or you might even just think that you hear that person's voice, like you'll stop. The veil is really thin. This has created this, yeah, this is a cycle of the veil being exceptionally thin, particularly between you and those that you love that have passed on. It's kind of actually like a really beautiful energy, to be honest, right? Like, the way this is coming across, too. I mean, it could also, if this is somebody who's passed on, this is not a lover energy. This is something different. I kind of feel like, like this is not going to just be like a picking and choosing mediumship. This is people that you are connected to, that are not just in the category of, a lover or a partner, someone who's passed away in that sense. These could be family members where there could be anger and conflict that you've had with these people or this person, and that this is turning into love. Like it's, there's something that communicates to you through the spiritual energies that could not be communicated or felt in the physical. Very interesting reading. Okay, let's pull out a little bit of tarot here. The conflict that softens. Ace of Cups, conflict that softens. Ace of Cups, that is soft, that is love. Emotions, a new beginning here. This is a new beginning in love. It is, honestly. This is a new beginning in love for you, Aries. Yeah. I feel like y'all are coming off a period here that's been full of conflict and anger, and is switching into a cycle of love. The Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, talk about like it's changing. This is very prominent. Like this has gone like, this is something that doing a 180. This energy is doing a 180. The Queen of Cups. The King of Coins. Yeah, I don't know. Some of you, this could be a father who's passed away. Could be a spouse. That's definitely here too. This is a crazy energy. Like, I really feel like you guys are going to be, like, not second guessing. Like, if you have thought that there is a loved one who's passed away who's hanging around you, yeah, you're not going to be second guessing this. It's going to be really, really obvious. So that's interesting. Like, how this shift in the planets in this, this eclipse makes this happen is kind of fascinating to me, but I'm here just to read the energy. Mediumship. The Four of Wands. Huh. It could be, honestly, somebody that you were married to, I feel like, too. The Five of Swords. The World. And the Ten of Wands. So for someone here, there is a person who passed. I feel like I'm doing, like, I'm sitting in this energy where I feel like I'm doing a private reading. I feel like I'm doing, okay, have you ever been to like a group reading and the person, or like a group psychic or something like that, and they're just in the room and they just suddenly talk, like, I have a message, I have a message for someone here. This is really specific. That's what I feel like I'm sitting in with this energy here. It's very interesting. It feels almost like doing like a semi-private reading with you all here. Because now I'm picking up the energy here that there's somebody who has passed and they carry a lot of weight of like, there's something about an ending or how something ended. This is for some of you, right? Like I'm tapping into an energy of where somebody has passed on to the other side and they literally, I'm getting like Marley in Ebenezer Scrooge's partner, like his business partner. There's something here that this person, something that wasn't corrected between you and them in life. Yeah, something that was not, this is, I don't know if this person's going to speak to you through dreams, or it's interesting that you could be led. There's also someone here, you could be led to something like, let's say, I don't know, a parent or someone like that of great significance to you. It could be a partner, could also be a partner. You and this partner may have not gotten along near the end. There's somebody here. There's somebody here that passed to the other side, and the ending between you and this person was not great, was not good. This person, it's like this person is serving you in some way also. If there's some way that this person was not helpful to you when alive, this person, it's like this is a burden that they're carrying on the other side, and they're helping you. Okay, and then back, others of you in a more general sense here, like that one felt like very private for somebody. Others of you in a more general sense here, there is someone on the other side who sees it as an obligation to help you with the weight and the burdens that you carry. And with the Four of Wands, honestly, like this is definitely family. And I do feel like this is somebody who you've married, or you could be connected to them through marriage as well. Oh, so such an intriguing reading. The King of Coins. Could be an earth sign as well with the King of Coins. The Six of Swords. For some of you, this person, there's a dock. I'm being like, I really feel like I'm tapping into a private reading. There's a dock. Somebody that had a dock, has a dock. Somebody near water. The Three of Swords. And the Page of Swords. Oh, wow. I don't know. Okay, I think too, for some of you, this is somebody who passed away that felt, it felt like before their time. Like there should have been more time is what this feels like. Somebody who passed away, there should have been more time. If there's anger here that somebody went too soon. Somebody went too soon here. I feel like it's whoever's on the other side. Can you show me who this is on the other side? There is like, I feel like with this energy, there's going to be a lot of people. Yeah, your house is going to be full of all your dead ancestors, Aries. I don't know about that. But I feel like there's more than just one, but there is one that is very specific here that wants to come out to like the Aries collective, or the Aries. The way I say that too, like the Aries who is specifically on the other side here, who is talking to Aries, who wants to communicate to Aries from the other side. Oh my gosh, the Empress, your counterpart. I mean, because you're the Emperor energy, the Empress is on the other side here. wanting to connect with you, wanting to communicate. Others of you, this could be a mother, a motherly figure also. Could be a mother, could be a grandmother. But I still feel for, okay, and for some of you too, right, like, still a partner. Those of you, my brain is biased, right? Because I know that like 95% of the people coming to the reading are women. But I also have probably, I don't know what the percentage is of people who would identify as gay or lesbian community. There's somebody here. This is definitely like a counterpart for you. Oh, I've had this before. I had this message before. This is years ago. I don't even know the sign. Some of you too, there's somebody on the other side who either passed away too soon. Yes, passed away too soon. Something. This is a counterpart that's on the other side that you don't actually have in this lifetime. The Empress. Three of Wands. Knight of Swords. God, this card, it's almost like trying to pull something dimensionally. Like connect, like for two different dimensions. To be able, like from one dimension to another, to reach you. Knight of Swords. And the Hierophant. Holy crap. This is really a spouse or a partner here, man. You guys are going into a period here where the veil is super thin. And they're actually reaching you from the other side. Yeah, 100%. I'm looking at this box and I'm hearing heavenly love. Open up heavenly love to you. Right? Anger softening to love. Yeah, somebody here too is angry that somebody's passed away. Feeling like there's periods here that they should have shared with this person. This person's like, it's like they're there. They are there. I'm curious, like, why would this eclipse have caused this? Like, this is a really interesting sort of side effect or result of this eclipse energy for Aries. How does an eclipse make this happen? The King of Cups. It's got something to do with Pisces. Maybe some of you too experiencing this energy might have a North Node in Pisces. You might have some planets in the 12th house that are very significant. Oh, there's something going on there. This is lit up for you in terms of communicating to the other side. It's almost like the planets have moved in a way that all of a sudden what was once opaque becomes like a sheer or just completely open. Oh, fuck. Look at this. You have the star and the moon. At the bottom, the star and the moon. Yeah, no. This is a very intense alignment. Right? And this is like, I love it too, because these follow each other in the major arcana. 17 and 18. This is, yeah. There's something yeah, this is very profound for you guys. Connecting on to the other side. Yeah, okay. That's really interesting because the next deck I'm going into is a Journey of Love Oracle deck. And that's a deck where I feel like it literally is from God's ears, from God's mouth to your ears. Okay. So what is the Journey of Love Oracle deck? What is the message for Aries? From God's mouth to Aries' ears. This is a really beautiful reading. I mean, it feels, and just the way I'm doing it, maybe because it's something that feels very personal. It feels like a personal reading. Aries, Journey of Love. Wow, Rings of Time. Number 44. The bottom is the blood dance. Moving to, from, and away, and back again to spirit at different times. Closeness to God. Fluctuates. Rings of time. Divine timing is granted to us as a gift. Sometimes, if we want to be further ahead than where we are, that gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding. Much like traffic that moves systematically so that not only one car, but many can reach their destination according to a greater harmony and alignment, we are like individual cars that must sometimes accept red lights, and at other times can flow swiftly through many green lights. It is just this way, this systemic flow of divine energy through human manifestation. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly. There is no need to bother yourself about timing. When doors open, walk through. When there appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect. The rings of time serve you, beloved. This oracle brings you a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, opportunity, and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of for you now. This applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all your relationships. Let it all breathe and let the divine happen as it will. Oh, there you go. All you have to do is communicate to the other side here. Let the other side communicate to you. I mean, I'm a little bit looking forward to this. I feel like maybe my own mediumship energies will become a little bit pumped up. But I kind of think, though, too, like, I don't know. I think y'all are going to be having a very, like I say, sort of supernatural experience. You might even not, like, sometimes out of the corner of your eye, think that you saw someone there. You know, you look at it, like, this is an ancestor, and this is somebody who really cares about you. But I kind of feel like that there's possibly some sort of conflict, or there was. Maybe even feeling like this person went too soon, or maybe there was legitimately a conflict between you and this person before they passed. All right, so I'm gonna go do the extended Aries. In the extended this week, I'm going to be asking, because it is it's kind of like two things at once with this this full moon eclipse. Because it is a full moon, the full moon does represent sort of like endings, closing things off here in a big way. It is also the last, I believe, full lunar eclipse of 2025. So there does represent endings, but because it is an existing and happening in a north node, that also represents new beginnings. So on the other side, in the extended, I'm going to ask, what is ending? Like, what is coming to a full ending for you? This is something that is closing off permanently and properly. Yeah, there's two options in the description below for the extended if you'd like to follow me there. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.